over the West African sub-region, herders have not grabbed land anywhere. Even when they had opportunity to grab land, they have never grabbed land because their need for land is opportunistic. So now we are facing a challenge in this country where we have conflict between farmers and herders, and it's basically land resource conflict on land and water. What do you need is a proper land management that we need in place. That is all. Create the ranches, give us, we are ready to rent the ranches. We can't say either we will ranch or we go. Who will even give you the land? Go and look at the Land Use Act. For you to access 5 hectares of land, a governor have to approve it for you. You have already mobilized the population, the local citizens, against the herders as the people perpetrating conflict. Who will now offer them land if they want to buy? So you must see this thing in a wider perspective. But the truth is that the herders will not go anywhere. They are Nigerians.
The drugs we are having in this country, in the north, that is killing our people, no. The drugs that we are having that is killing our people, that's fueling banditry and Boko Haram is coming from the south.
Prof, I'm so sure there's no southern Nigerian that is listening to you that will ever agree with you that we should allow open grazing as it is currently to continue.
Okay, then
even I have lots of you Fulani as my friends, lots of Northerners as my friends. I will never support continued open grazing to continue. I will never support it.
So then how do you do it?
Ranching is the way.
Will you give land? Will you give land? Do you have land to give?
Absolutely.
Do you have land to give?
This proposed bill, the only way I disagree with the proponent and those who are supporting it is that insertion that states that have land. No, all the states have land. All the states of Nigeria have land, and they must give land.
And let me. But they must. Okay, they must. Who will make them do that? Nobody. Not even the president. No. You don't understand.
If it becomes a national law, if it becomes a national law, they are bound by it. But Prof, let's move on.
No, they cannot.
Let's move on, Prof.
The federal government cannot legislate.
Let's move on.
Cannot legislate for the state.
They can. Let's move on, Prof. Let's move on.
All of you in the north, I don't have a village. The middle belt is bleeding. I do not have a village anymore because of Fulani headsmen. Every day, Fulani headsmen are unaliving people. My mother, we could not bury my mother. When my mother died, we had to give it 2 fucking months because the whole village was surrounded by Fulani headsmen. Kogi is gone. Benue is gone. Every day, Agatu people are running from their village because Fulani headsmen are attacking them. 2 months. When we buried my mother, I went to the soldier with the police. We did not stay. My mother is an important human being in that village. The first woman to earn an educational degree. The first woman to go to College of Education in a village. So when she died, you would expect that the whole crowd will be sitting by my mother's grave. But what did we have? When we came, the village was gone. Nobody was there. Only a few people had gone and they were waiting for us. And if not for tradition that the body must return back to the ancestors, where the ancestors are, we would have not buried my mother in the village. We came, the grave was already dug. We put my mama inside grave, pray, and we got out of the village immediately because we had the Fulani headsmen were coming. But
look, do you know why they are saying that? We have no right reason up to this nonsense. I'm not joking. After you said the Igbo, that is one of the things that annoy us. That's why we want to leave Nigeria, because this nonsense is, in fact, it is unthinkable. You allow a particular ethnic that came from nowhere. They were not indigenous to Nigeria. They know their history. 1804, that was when they entered Nigeria and took over everything.
The Fulani people?
Yes, now. And they are now, look at it, somebody invited to come and eat. You now remove your hand from the plate and even carry the food. And that one even killed you and took over your home. So you invited him to come and eat. And nobody is ashamed to go into this system. Is that not enough for us to say, look, you people, you came here to cause mayhem, but you go back wherever you are coming from. It's not enough, have you? You have allowed them to settle down and they are now become lord of the manor. Why is it that people are not, they are not willing to say this thing as it is? If it is the other way around, will they tolerate it? No, tell me. We have allowed these people to do whatever they like, say whatever they want to say, with impunity and arrogance. That's because you and I, we have allowed it for a long time. For a long time. The day people will rise up to this nonsense, I hope they will wait too. I hope they wait to face the consequences. The day people will rise up and say, look, enough is enough. Not this enough is enough, they are telling us now they are lip service. No. When we say enough is enough, we make enough is enough. That day everybody will be on the run.
The best way to deal with these people is the locals should be involved to deal with these people who have come to clear their own land and take over their own land. We had 200 people were killed. I went there. I saw what happened. And these people were just few meters away. I mobilized the locals. We prayed over it. We buried the dead. And after burying the dead, we started reconstructing the villages. Okay, we reconstructed the village. But the beautiful thing was that the government partnered with us, with the armed forces, and those people were sent away. So right now that community has been saved. They have never come back to that community again because the locals have been trained to defend themselves. So if we are going to deal with the issue, like the issue of the Fulani militia, then the community must be allowed, backed up by the government with all that is required to displace them. I'm telling you, sir, it wouldn't take us 1 week to deal with these people. They are there. Just give the locals the right, liberty, and then the backing of the military to move in there. Take sentiments out of it. Okay? Oh, the international community may think this, but these are people that have declared war. They have declared war on your people. I mean, within the past 1 month, we have lost over 100 people. Millions of families have been displaced. People have been displaced just because of a few group of criminals. And these criminals are terrorists. Let's call them as they are. So if you're going to deal with terrorists, how will America deal with terrorists? How will Great Britain deal with terrorists? How will Ukraine or Russia deal with terrorists? If they will not allow terrorists to occupy just a small space in their nation, why should we as a nation allow terrorists to be expanding their territory? Benue bloodletting, Plateau bloodletting, Zamfara bloodletting, Borno bloodletting. No, I believe we have the solution. And that solution is for the government now to be serious and honest. Call a spade, and go after these people and wipe them away. That's the only answer.
This man you see here, his name is Gowan. He's from Middlebelt, Plateau State precisely. Many years ago, he was eating and dining with Fulani people. He worked hand in hand with Fulani people. Now this same man, Fulani used his head to commit genocide on 3 million plus people. Both women, children, and baby were unalive by the manipulation they manipulated it. Now fast forward to today. Remember I told you it's from Plateau State and it's from Middlebelt. Fast forward to today. Same Fulani that are his friend, that they were whining and dining together, gallivanting together, unaliving innocent people. Now, same Fulani that he was working for are now unaliving his people. Not 100, thousands of Plateau people have been unalive by Fulani militia. He sit down helplessly watching. I wonder what he will be thinking in his heart. I wonder what Gowan will be thinking in his heart. Now, Nigerians, let me quickly tell you something. This man is from Middlebelt. I'm a Middlebelt. This man is a Plateau man, and his people is suffering. A lot of people use these things against us, Middlebelt, that they use our brother to unalive people. Yeah, I'm sorry for what he did out of ignorance. But let me tell you something, guys. Especially those people that is their family involved in the massacre. Now, there is something I want to tell you. This man here did not represent Benue people. This man here did not represent Plateau people. This man here did not represent Middlebelt people. He did what he did, not because of Middlebelt, not because of Plateau people. He did what he did because of his selfish interests.
Why do you now tell herders to go back to their states of origin?
Is that what the bill says?
Excuse me. That's what he says. Now read. Excuse me.
Read the portion that says.
The bill proposes that ranches be established in the pastoralist state of origin without forcing it upon other states or communities that do not have pastoralists as citizens.
Okay.
This is what he's saying.
Noted.
Now, please, my friend Zam, understand that this is not in consonance with our constitution. Your bill is good. I like this bill, but this aspect should be removed. We should remove it, or we should. I advise him, he's my friend. I said it's nice for him to step it down. I advise my friend St. Rosan to step this bill down for more consultation, for better, drafting, so that it will go in consonance with our constitution. But leaving it the way it is now, look, Mr. President, I'll tell you some of these Fulanis. If you ask them where is their sort of religion, they even forgot. They look at themselves as Nigerians. We should address the issue to reflect wherever someone is his place, and he can do his business there. So, Mr. President, I advise that this bill should be stepped down for further consultations. Yeah.
Welcome back. The issue we they get for inside this country called Nigeria and be sentiment. See, ever since we talk about this Fulani henchman matter, nobody won't talk about them based on that they get money for inside the matter. Now I be so key all of them because they in support of Fulani henchman. If you look at those Fulani guys that are talking in this video, they talk and say Fulani henchman are also citizens of this country. They are waiting they get to tell people where we say that they own a life for inside this country. If Nigerian youth know it's good for them, and Nigeria people know what's good for una, make sure say Fulani henchman, any Fulani elders, everything they close to una, make una just chase her, because Fulani no person will say you carry as your brother. Now don't listen to waiting there people get to talk about this thing where we say they even have for inside this country. If these people will say that they justify waiting Fulani henchman be human beings, they know even shame go even catch them. But how can a normal person will be saying get normal senses? Go come out when they talk within all these northern people they talk. Them talk say okay waiting Fulani henchman they do for this country. Fulani henchman too now this teaching nine they be now waiting they talk. You will say the year was now if you get anything will say you want to talk concerning this matter, make it drop and for inside comment section. And also if not today be your first time, make it like our video, make it share, make it subscribe. Thank you.